Good morning, afternoon, and or evening. This is Derek, Professor Silly Gaming, and Wednesday Wildcard. I don't have anything ready to upload in terms of edits, so I did spin the thing of making it a wildcard, and it didn't come up with Starfield, but I hadn't added Starfield to the wheel yet. I came up with Dragon Age Veilguard, but considering I didn't get very far in Starfield the other night, I'd like to put a couple of hours into this Starfield game. Bruce Wayne. Now, granted, it's a modified Elseworlds Bruce Wayne. What I mean by Bruce Wayne is no weapons, and no weapons. Fisticuffs only, which will be a challenge. The melee weapons are pretty overpowered, but I don't know. I haven't played as just punchy in Starfield. We made it through the tutorial far enough to make it to the Constellation headquarters. Oh, that's tasty. Tart. So, we got a little marker over Sarah here.
Something you need? So, are you ready to get to work?
Yes.
Or was there something else?
Yes. No, we're ready to get to work.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work.
Yes.
The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are.
Not even knowing
I've been
what they
letting my
are.
contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Right. Let's do it.
Felt the same way when I started, too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that.
No.
I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself.
Cool.
And for you to learn more about us.
Cool.
I'm going to be sticking with you for this.
Cool.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact
Okay.
or this lead runs dry.
Cool. Cool.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my
Yes.
contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep.
Definitely won't.
Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Yes. Totally.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Yes. And the reason that I want to go ahead and do this first and foremost is
I
because
hope you are satisfied with the quarters available
I
to
haven't
you.
even seen the quarters available to me yet, buddy. I want to join the Vanguard and immediately get some level up for piloting. Because, you know, my idea of playing Starfield as sort of a Batman, granted the Mantis, but, you know, whatever, is that I feel like the ship combat, I want to make the ship combat easy by making my ship very powerful, and then no weapons. So towards that end, joining the Vanguard is going to, one, give us
The well's been having brownouts all the time.
some
Mast finally sent someone down there,
mods
but
for
nothing's
ships
changed.
that'll be very good. Two, I can just very easily just crank my piloting up a bit, because piloting is one of the things that destroy 5 ships. I'd like to get that pushed up a couple of notches. First and foremost.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Right.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard?
I hadn't.
Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Aren't I already a UC citizen? Yeah. I was born in UC.
Oh, sorry, but no. UC citizenship is all earned based on service.
Ah.
They should have covered this in your civic lessons. Go figure.
Go figure. Cool. Well, then I would love to.
Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all.
Fair.
Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Yes.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
Supra et
Don't worry, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first. Head down to the orientation hall. Get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through.
Orientation hall. Got it. Orientation hall. I would have dressed up for this little stream, except what is the temperature here right now? It's stupid. The temperature here in Colorado, 99 degrees. Not 99 Luftballon, but 99 degrees here in Colorado. It's gonna hit 100 here within the hour, and it's gonna stay 100 pretty much for several hours. And I do not have air conditioning in my abode, so that's unfortunate. Let's see. It looks like we need to change our it's telling me to go to the computer. Perfect. I can do that. I can stay focused. I, Bruce Wayne, agree. I need to make some money because I've got an expensive apartment that was left to me by my dead parents, and that costs money. Current bounty 0, yeah. Well, I'm not looking to break any laws. Well, I mean, vigilante.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall.
Okay.
Or continue on to the examination.
I don't think there's any particular advantage of going through all of these, other than they have a little thing they say. But yeah, it's got a little history lesson you can go through. It's all well and good. I'm gonna skip it. The new factions. There's 3. There's House of Varun, the Freestar Collective, and of course, okay, what's it called again? Vanguard, but if I go to my character, excuse me one moment while whatever it's called, the United, is it UFC? United Federation of Colonies, something like that? I don't know. Say there? United Colonies. Okay. The UC? That doesn't sound right. Anyway, there's 3. They're kind of the Old West. They're the spooky cult. There's more about the spooky cult. And then the conflict between the 2. And a little bit of a peace that came about. One of the weapons that was being used. Bioweapons that was being used, that comes up later.
This thing's
the
like
bioweapons
an artist's rendition.
getting
like
crazy.
No animal can be this ugly in real life.
And taking out an entire colony. There'll be more about that later. The peace treaty, the basic clothing of the 2. The Vanguard is born. Basically the space police. United Colony citizen. Yeah, UC, okay. Not a federation. Outfit, and done. The Cliff Notes version of galactic history. You're welcome. Some space ship models. I'm going to spend a little bit of time.
To the piloting simulation chamber. Please
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these.
Yeah.
They're startling.
That said, let's take a look at our settings. Okay. we are at the default settings. If I turn that down, it doesn't drop the experience points. I would like to give myself a little bit of a challenge, a survival type challenge. So we'll change a few of the things here. Otherwise, ammo weight off sounds good. I should sell all the ammo I collected. Yeah, we'll turn the enemy ship damage down slightly. Sounds good. And we are immediately malnourished. Oh, well, great. Under aid. Do I not have any food? Oh, well, that's a problem. That is a problem. All right. What is that doing to me? Health, carry capacity. All right. Well, I'm not doing any combat or anything like that, so it's fine. We'll get
Have
food.
fun.
We'll get food afterwards. Does that have any coffee in it? It does not look like it does. That's all right. But yeah. Anyway, 99 degrees
This is
here.
the Mark 18 flight simulation
I didn't
chamber
get a chance
applicant.
to shower
Currently
after
in
my
orbit
workout
around a
this morning.
high-detail recreation of a remote
So I'm still
world.
wearing my workout gear.
When you're ready to begin, please take a seat
I
in the
don't know if I see
pilot's
all my
chair.
tattoos.
Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting,
I don't think
applicant.
this fast.
New targets active.
Okay, lasers and right trigger, got it. The problem with missiles is that they lock off missiles. Alright, let's switch
All
back to
targets
perspective.
eliminated. Progress recorded.
Slow down.
Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2.
Get back used to all this.
New targets active.
Shield down. Shields out. Back. That's 3 ships down.
All targets eliminated. Progress
2 more and I
recorded.
can level up.
Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
Which isn't going to help my combat, my ship combat, but it's going to open up.
New targets active.
I think it's going to start opening up. Let's do this. It's okay.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've
Go ahead
defeated
and
sufficient
exit.
opponents to pass the exam.
we gotta level up.
You may now exit
Well-
the simulator through the hatch
Oh,
to
no, we
record
don't.
your current score. Or
No, we
stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
But I want to take a look at my... No. Oh, I can't do it in here? Okay, well we can exit and then I can go back in. Yeah.
Shutting down.
Yeah, we're we're gonna do another run at it. I just want to take. We're close to leveling up. That is destroying the 5 ships, though. I should have stayed in it. Oh well. Okay. That said, it gets harder as you go, of course. So this is probably actually a good plan. Start over. Hopefully, we can level up on those first couple.
Welcome back. The goal of this examination remains the same. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. Defeat 3 tiers of opponents to complete the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
Oh, I've got way more stuff than this. Okay, hold on. I just noticed the bottom.
New targets active.
I was tremendously limiting myself that first run.
All targets
My shield's all the way
eliminated.
up. Get the
Progress
weapons
reported.
powered up.
Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2.
Sweet, sweet.
New targets active.
Yeah, let's get this. I always overshoot when I turn. Alright, this is
Targets
really hard.
eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2
Right, so
reached.
let's
Initiating Tier 3.
turn ballistics up. And we'll just skip the missiles. I'm gonna want missiles on my eventual ship, but I'll be
New
able to lock
targets
on later.
active.
Alright, let's. Seem to have the thrusters. I like it. Oh yeah, look at that. 76. Back here.
All targets eliminated.
10 experience per,
Progress
so.
recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to
we're
pass
done.
the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
I may not be able to complete any more tiers, but we are going to give it a shot.
Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
Shields are a bit stronger, huh? There we go. There's
All
great.
targets eliminated.
Oh, can I level up in here? Oh, that's great. Let's do that. Okay, so yeah, I have ship thrusters, but increased turning rate and maneuverability, yes, indeed. That's definitely one. Destroy 15 ships. I'd like to get those 15 ships while I'm here. that seems like a good idea.
Progress recorded. Tier 4 reached. Initiating Tier 5.
Tier 5, alright. Guess we can't slow down a bit.
New targets active.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sure.
Simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
We'll restart from the control terminal. Yeah. We may need to do a little bit of facial reconstruction to. Oh no, Bruce Wayne shouldn't look too aggro. He kind of has a buffoonish look.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run.
Do I not have to reset at the computer? I can just go straight back in? And dehydrated. Alright. $15 more ships. 1, 2...
Welcome back.
Okay.
The goal of this examination remains the same. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. Defeat 3 tiers of opponents to complete the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets
Distance
active.
down 1 and speed up. Slow it down a little bit. There's one.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2.
Alright, 1 down, 14 to go. I don't need to get all 15 right now. I
New
kind of want
targets
to.
active.
Yeah, we got a couple of those. Few pot shots of the other one. Come here. Come here. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's gonna help. Nope, overshot it. I want to
New
have
targets active.
targeting systems.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score.
I could.
Or stay and try your hand at the remaining
Okay, you want to
tiers.
be at Star Station. Wind that speed down a little bit so I know where they're at.
New targets active.
That's how you select your target. Just kick.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded.
All right.
Tier 4 reached.
Now let's see how we do with Tier 4
Tier
now that I
5.
remember a lot of the controls. Including boosting and selecting different targets. Two very important things to remember.
New targets active.
Shields are already down, but
Simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
If I got halfway there, then
Shutting
I
down.
might do one more run. That said, I won't be able to level up quickly. Yeah, I've only got like maybe like 1/5 or 1/6 of experience to level up, and it's about half. We could always come back to this later, so I think that's probably the better plan, because I could do another run and I could finish the challenge. But I'm really far away from an actual level up. When can I lock on, and do I want to do that? I do. I do want targeting control systems. Okay, fair enough. We should probably get the food and drink taken care of. What am I doing now? Through here, huh? Let's do it. Let's move on. And get some of this other stuff with Sarah figured out. I'm not in a particular hurry to do the missions with Sarah. Getting a couple of level ups so that fighting without guns.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam?
Gonna be.
Did you have some questions you needed answered first?
It's gonna be a thing.
So these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
Yeah, tell me how I did.
Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, skip the murals altogether, huh?
I mean,
Not that they're required or anything, but naturally inquisitive folks tend to do well in this organization.
okay.
Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 4, not too shabby. The techs make us test each level of the sim too. I can tell you that waiver some real artificial bastards.
Yeah.
Good job putting them away.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
Promise me a good
So
time.
then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service.
10
Pretty
years.
standard for combat assignments. But your performance in the simulator does mean I can offer a signing bonus. Help convince you to join the cause.
Signing bonuses
10
are
years
good.
might seem like a long time, but it's worth the climb if you wish to become a citizen.
I mean, it sounds like a long time. on
sounds to
paper,
me
but
like we've got Vanguard material on our hands.
time flies.
If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today.
Sure.
Get you the credits you've earned.
Yes.
Then send you out on your probationary mission.
Sure.
First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath.
Okay.
So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
I'm purposely not skipping
It's a big decision.
all this conversation.
John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits.
Honest work for honest credits.
So, you ready to do the deed?
yes, was ready 4 minutes
Fantastic.
ago.
Then just follow me.
You're gonna take your sweet ass time walking down there too. You know, if you don't get your cardio in, you're gonna get all bulky like that, like me, right now. You walk down there, all the way down there. I'll meet you down there, jackass. Lean against the marble. Looks like marble. Hi, Sarah. Personal space, please. Thank you. Okay. Hi.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the skies.
That seems reasonable.
Now, raise your right hand.
Which one's the
The
right
motto
one?
of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra.
Supra et
above and beyond. That is where we serve.
Yes.
Beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military.
Sure.
And with honor and duty above reproach.
Sure.
Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard. Honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
You know, if you don't have me repeat back the words, then how do you know I'm even really listening? This seems like more of a Bruce Wayne type thing to say.
I guess I'll take it.
Yeah, you will.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard.
Great.
Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission.
Okay.
And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on to.say 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come. So Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of to.say 2 count on you?
You know, I hadn't thought this through at all.
That's the spirit.
Taking on a
Head down to the
terramorph with
spaceport
no
and talk to
weapons?
Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit.
I mean, there's some automated turrets.
And your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Bruce Wayne hates guns. Are turrets guns? I feel like turrets are kind of guns, but how am I going to take out a terramorph? I mean, I suppose explosives. I mean, obviously, we're dealing with a Bruce Wayne that's going to kill, because even fisticuffs, even with the boxing perk, it requires killing. So clearly, this is a Elseworlds Bruce Wayne that we're not worried about the no killing rule. In that sense, maybe he's closer to like Owlman from Carlton Comics, and then the Watchmen. I don't know as much about the Carlton Comics things. I don't know if Owlman killed or not. Certainly, the one from the alternate reality with the evil Bruce. I don't know if he's a Bruce Wayne. It might be Thomas Wayne at that point. Earth 2. The evil, the switched morality universe of DC, where all the Justice League are the Injustice Gang and they all are killers. Obviously, with that one, the Batman type character there kills. But in Elseworlds, I'm figuring anti-gun, not anti-kill. You know, we got to make exceptions to make all this work. Anyway, food and drink is so important right now, so we need to get that figured out. I believe there's places over here we can get food and drink. Probably get food and drink back at Constellation as well. But I kind of want to go sell all the ammo. This is not the direction I want to go. I don't suppose I can fast travel, can I? Around the map? That's the lodge. Yeah, there's there's Chunks. Dawn's Roost. So I could fast travel back to the lodge and then walk down from there, but that's not that helpful to me. Alright, yeah. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay.
The only place close enough.
All the things I want to go to are over there. There's Outland. I didn't pick up any of the guns of the people I took out. If I could destroy them, then I'd like to do that. But I don't think I can do that at benches or anything. I don't think there's any scrapping options. It's been a hot minute since I played Starfield. I've been playing all of the other Bethesda stuff in the meantime. That said, I don't remember there being a scrapping mechanism. We'll do that eventually. There it is on my quest log. Might as well sell all the ammo to the UC distribution.
Check.
I suppose.
Sergeant Yumi's
Getting
looking
the
for
guns to the
reliable people to
authorities.
help the guard.
I mean, Batman doesn't generally appreciate cops shooting criminals.
Please, if you experience
he
any
doesn't
issues in your dealings
oppose
with the
them
distribution
carrying
center,
guns.
let us know. We're always striving to improve.
And that would
Welcome to UC Distribution.
another revenue
Now,
stream that
before
would
you
be
say a
pretty
word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed. I have been told. Also,
Oh
if you're
gosh,
here about,
so much stuff. Yeah, so let me just see what you have for sale, please.
I hope we have what you need.
Thank you. Right. Do you have any food? Medical supplies. No food. That's fine. Left bumper. Alright. We're keeping my cutter, but we can sell all of this. Alright, that brings me up to 22,000 credits. Yes. We need my pack, my helmet. Where is my suits? Wait a minute. Yeah, spacesuit right there. I got two. I don't need two. We want the anti-ballistic. Yes, and please. Tunnel mining pack versus Constellation. We'll use the Constellation pack because that's a basic boost pack, and this one's not. Boosting is good. One helmet, that's fine. That one weighs less. Less EM protection. Yeah, we'll sell it. We'll get something better. Resources. We could probably store all that on the ship. Sell from the frontier. What do we got in the frontier? We got ship parts, which is important, and a bunch of resources. Fair. Okay.
You're always welcome back, if you don't mind a bit of a wait.
I mean, the only wait is her yapping on about whatever she was trying to yap on about. I got things to do, lady. Alright, food and drink. I believe. Across here. Yeah, somebody else is walking across here. Not bad for him. Should be able to get food and drink from this little coffee kiosk here, yeah?
As you can see, traffic is...
Hello and welcome to Terra. Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can I get you?
And there are 2 locations.
Certainly. Please take your time.
All right. Chunks Choco is the only food they've got. Well, I'll take it. And I mean, I feel like Bruce has fancy tastes more often than not, so I think espresso is probably... I'll grab a couple.
Yes. And the sales in the fest didn't dip at all when the second stopped.
Right. And we'll eat this little piece of processed chocolate, and we'll drink an espresso. There we go. That fixes that. Great. Okay. Okay. Gruntwork wants me to speak to Crew Chief Harith at the New Atlanta Spaceport to collect materials to deliver. I do have a dream home. 125,000 credit mortgage. Keep paying weekly mortgage payment, or they foreclose. Need to go to the New Atlantis branch of that. So we need to make money. Okay, towards that end, I want to do the UC stuff, but I believe I've done everything I need to have the modifications I need. If I avoid space combat for the short term, anything too difficult, I should be fine. We can get the ships more powerful here in a bit. I want to ditch Sarah, and then I probably want to go back to the grind, because that's gonna be the best way to make money, to not lose my home. So let's turn it back to here and let's go to Mars. That's where we're going, right?
Range, but one thing's constant.
Or do we need to go back to...
People need coffee.
I need to report.
We can probably go back to... talk to what's-his-butt again. He got me all distracted by getting me to sign up for stuff.
Been looking for you.
But I believe we needed to talk to him about other stuff, and we didn't. And there's more ways to level up than just combat and ship combat.
Another day,
So,
another credit.
in fact, discovering locations. Alright. Okay. Running out of oxygen is not going to do me any good in the short term. So let's not get too crazy with that. Just want to get up here and get this conversation going. Alright. Hey, by the way.
Head down to the spaceport and speak to Crew Chief Harith.
No.
He'll get you where you need to go.
I will. But first...
Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
Me too.
Oh, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it, before you try to convince him to join the Marines.
All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
I know.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Great. Cool.
Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
Got it.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
That's probably what she meant.
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Sure, thanks.
Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Prodigal children sounds like there's a story there.
Good luck out there, Vanguard.
I can't imagine we'll hear that story at some point. I don't mean to seem dismissive about it, but... wants me to take the train? We could take the train. We could just fast travel. Let's see, remember how I do that. Let's see. I believe it's below us. Yeah. Atlantis Frontier. Just skip walking through town.
Where are we headed next?
Apparently, Sidonia. Check out your ship's inventory. All right, let's check out the ship's inventory. We're gonna want to put on our spacesuit. Anyway, we might as well do that now before we land, because otherwise I'll forget, and then I'll step out without putting it on. That tends to happen. Okay, that went automatically. We'll get a better spacesuit soon enough. The learned astronomer, great. And then where's the other inventory? Here? That's decorate. Try to remember the layout of the ship. Last time I played, I hardly used this ship. Once I got the Mantis' ship, that's really my preference, of course. Here it is. We've got some parts that we could definitely put into here. Plenty of space on the ship. No reason we'd be carrying around chunks of rock. Okay, that count as far as checking out the inventory? Is that under activities? No. What do you want me to check out? Motherfucker? I just did. Are we just scroll through everything? Now are we good? Okay, good. No, we're not. Silly. I did check out the ship's inventory, and the game's AI, or whatnot, can fuck right off, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, keep the swearing to a minimum, Derek. Let's go to Mars. Do I have to actually take off? Nah, I probably could have just fast traveled. Fast travel place you haven't been to. But cutscenes allow me to take drinks of my drink and eat more cashews, so it's not that bad. Okay. Oh, no, I thought it was further away than that. Yeah, my grab drive is slow promise.
And we're done. Enjoy Sidonia.
Right, Sidonia. And it wants me to go there, so that's where we'll go, not the Mars launch pad. Aurora is a powerful psychotropic chem produced in the...
I lived on Mars for an
I've got my
entire
suit on,
year, and I'm convinced I'll never get used to the dusty air.
Hey, level 5. Yes. We're not ready to push up boxing, because we haven't killed anybody with punch attacks. Let me look at my notes. I could put it under commerce. That's going to help with selling stuff. I'm not going to have combat coming up super soon, but targeting control system. Okay. Ship targeting is super useful. Yes. Totally doing that. Targeting mode. Go back to the simulator. We can knock that out really quick, and that'll help get the other one. Of destroying the 15 ships.
Heat leeches in the end, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
Is there no other surprises? Mid-5 figures.
Thought I had jump boost
5
capabilities.
figures? 5? Fine. Do it.
I don't see any jumping.
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded
Isn't that just
from
double
the harsh
jumping?
Martian landscape.
Have I forgotten how to jump boost? I may have forgotten how to jump boost. Great. It's not that important. Hold on. What the hell was that? Okay, that's punch, right? Alright, I'll figure it out later.
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect
we do
with others.
not need to be wearing my spacesuit right now. I should probably hotkey it so that I can take it off more readily. I also think I could hide it. Yeah, can we do that? Can we just hide it? I feel like that's a thing. Not there, though. Is it under display? Nope. Interface? Nope. Not under controls. Wait, is it under controls? Hold on. It shouldn't be. Nope. Alright. I could just hotkey it. Right? Favorite? I used all of my... Alright. I like to keep usually weapons, firing weapons on the right-hand side, but since I'm not using weapons, it's much better.
Or fulfill any...
Have any idea how far
That does not remove it, that only puts it on. Oh, son of a...
How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock?
Sometimes I wish I'd taken an easier job.
People always ask me what I think about mining. It rocks.
Let's see how this conversation goes with my one level of persuasion.
Can't say I'm a fan of excitement and drama around here.
All right, let's role play. Bruce Wayne, Playboy.
Everything. I make it a point not to sell crap.
Well, that's good.
We got beer, wine, and spirits.
We got
We
beer.
don't do too many fancy mixed drinks, at least not the kind you get in Neon or New Atlantis. It's my belief that the only booze worth drinking doesn't need to be mixed with something else to taste good.
That's a very limiting philosophy there, buddy.
He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to
With that
pull
mentality,
one out.
I don't believe in
Blackest sea.
eating anything you need to cook. I eat my steak raw.
Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But...
Greed. That's what it is.
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
It's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because
This makes
he's
no
a
sense to
regular,
me.
but if I'm out all that money, I got problems.
So I don't
What
want
do
him
you say?
found because he owes me money. We're not selling his tab. Persuade.
Come on. Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You gonna guilt trip me?
Yes. Okay, we need 4. Go with this one first.
Yeah.
Play it safe.
I get your point. And maybe he's
Okay.
not gonna get found. I'm out the cash either way.
Okay, so we have to go with the 4.
Don't try to guilt trip me, okay?
Oops, I just pulled out my
That's
headset.
enough.
Let's plug
Either
that back
pay
in.
up or get out. I'm done talking about this.
Hold on. We're gonna have Sarah do this, but
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
lying?
You calling me a liar?
Yes.
I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
See you try it.
Oh, please. 2 strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity. Everyone always does.
Yeah.
Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
That's right.
Fine.
1,000. No, I have to make money. I can't be spending money like that.
I got a board here in the bar where people post all kinds of spacefaring jobs.
Mission board. 125,000. How much? How much do I need? I've never taken the thing where I have the apartment, so that's weighing on my brain right now. If I wanted a stress-free gaming experience, I probably shouldn't have done that, especially in today's economy. All right, fine.
Agreed on a discount, right? Let me confirm the amount. Okay, let's talk. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
It's not easy
Forget
living
it, let's
inside
get
there. I don't think that was
out.
worth 1,000.
Maybe it's not too late to get your ride back.
I've warmed up to Mars since I came here.
Screw this. Okay.
I thought it was just a couple of nests.
I don't really want to put my suit back on, so let's come into here. We're going to skip the mission board. Set course. Venus. Travel. Alright, we just skip to the
Just
ship.
give the word and we'll...
that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one?
No.
Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent. The devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us.
I don't mind people that worship great serpents.
No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our vanguard was heading to next.
Cool. Okay.
Exactly. Minimal ship power. Go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
Got it. Okay, so... Okay. Turn everything off, down. I've kept it at one engine, but I feel like I could probably get away with a little more engines, especially going behind this asteroid here. Shields are offline, so have it right over here on the grav drive so I can be ready to jump. Well, let's bring that down one more. Calibrate slightly. Get eyes on them up in the corner. Okay, this is where I'm going, right? Yeah, satellite beacon. Push the engine a little bit harder. We're at 1,900 meters, 1,800 meters. Bring that down. Not close enough to pull the data yet. 1,200 mark. Mark. Yeah. Both got to get 500. Or do I got to do the one that's right by him? I don't think so. There's a blue marker right above it. There we go. 500 was.
I'm heading to the Nova Galactic Star-Yard orbiting ground smooth. Yeah, I know. The whole place is decommissioned. But I need parts for emergency repairs. Hopefully it hasn't been picked clean yet.
Oh, that's not good. Earth and everything around it was abandoned a long time ago.
Oh, we don't need to use it.
And the old spaces and other
cutscene, so it doesn't matter that the engines are basically powered off. Okay, let's push the engines all the way up, the shields all the way up. Keep one in grav, just in case I need to jump away, and rest in lasers in case I meet somebody. Alright. for plenty of time to like
There
work.
it is. Nova Galactic Star Yard, still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever.
Cool.
Keep your weapons ready. Never know who else might
Weapons?
be scavenging there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're not gonna hail. Just slowing it down here. Dock. Now the spacesuit is extra protection, so we do want to put it on. Is there food in this place? I feel like there is. Yeah. Oh, we'll take the sandwich. Somebody bit into it, but that's okay. We'll take the apple's chunky chunk. Another sandwich? No, it's Choco Bites. Snack pack. We'll take that too. That's 3 bits of food. I got 1 coffee still in my inventory. That said, I get bonuses for sleep, right? Taking a little nap before we go in.
Hey there. Time to get moving.
That made us dehydrated and hungry again. That's okay. But we're well rested now. And that's not nothing. Not notes. Let's eat the bacon sandwich. And drink the espresso. Hopefully we'll find some more drinks on the station. Okay, this is going to be challenging. This way. But we can also get a lot of guns that we can sell back to the UC.
2 steps in and we're already looking at a corpse. Okay, it's not Vanguard.
And I'd like to look at the mass to value ratio, both of which look pretty good there.
Looks like spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came in and said hello.
We need to pick locks too.
It'll be your last encounter with a spacer crew. They pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets in their way. They're even less organized than the Crimson Fleet. Just countless desperate groups scavenging and killing to survive.
Not a safe, is it? That is not a safe. Okay. There's a lot of people in this station. Now, Sarah's not opposed to using weapons, and I'm not going to obviously be able to stop her. Okay, we're not near people yet. I can move pretty freely for the moment. I do have my cutter. That door does not allow for it. All the credits that we can. Okay, it's just a bathroom. Toilet paper tube. We do not need toilet paper tubes. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of red on the compass. If they can take each other out, that'd be better. That's some drinks. Excellent. really good for food and drinks at the moment. We can probably stop picking stuff up. I'm not gonna be cooking anything. One more drink. A beer box. Yum.
Don't think you're alone. Don't leave any of that behind. You okay?
Nobody's gonna miss you! I won't die!
I like my health.
Out! Reloading!
I don't even need a gun.
Bad. Health is bad.
Nothing.
Get him, Sarah. Get him, Sarah. I'm gonna hide for a second. Okay. I have no health packs, do I? Do I have health packs? I have amp. I've got heal paste. That's for burns and frostbite. I do have med packs. Okay, great. I have one. We'll take it. We need to find more health packs.
You're done.
This isn't happening!
Okay, we're good for the moment. We're good for the moment. All right, great. Let's see what we can find back here. Oh, this is going to be challenging at first, but as my character learns to fight, it'll get less challenging. There's health pack right there. I already forgot how to turn on the light. There it is. What else we got here?
There you are!
That's a better block. Okay, it's red on the map, but I think he's way over there. More med packs. Kinda wanna let's go grab books. The value of books is lost on these jackasses, but you know. Alright, molecular extractor. Yeah, nothing really there. Yeah, turning in guns to the authorities seems the best compromise. That's a med pack. Go ahead and take it. No red on our map right now. All right, I'm getting turned around a little bit. I think I've checked all of that. Anything in there? What are those? Hourglass. Don't need that. There definitely should be more bodies to check.
Not worth dying over!
Oh, he's running for it. That UC security helmet better than what I have? Oh no, we'll take it. I already checked all these rooms, right? We took out more bodies than that. But it was on the way in. Don't want to miss any med supplies because they're kind of a premium. I can't do expert locks, can I? No. No, I cannot. Probably don't need to grab toxin. There we go.
Found you.
Just grab everything, and if I get over encumbered, I can figure it out.
I've had enough of this!
Okay. Yeah, here we go, here we go. Here's where all the bodies are. There's a lot more red on the screen suddenly. Not really have any... Oh, it's so nice after playing so much lately Fallout 76 that there's actually a pause. Grenades. Throwables. I got fragmentation mines. If they were stunning, like concussion mines or concussion grenades, that feels perfectly Let's take some drugs. Oh, shit. The timing of blocking is escaping me so far. That's okay. We'll get it. We'll get it figured out. That said, how close are we to push boxing up? Not even that close. So I have to have the final. It's not just punching. I have to be the one to actually put them down. Oof. Okay, that's gonna take a while. I'm probably. Let's double check my notes. No, I've got to push boxing up. I have my plan for where all the perks go, and there's nothing else. Wellness is not one of them. Bear. And wait. And I suppose where's the medical one? Medicine. I don't have medicine marked either. Okay. We're going to be a glass cannon for the foreseeable future. We're going through a lot of medical supplies. That's what that all means. Stop shooting me. Stop shooting me. Person on the other side. No. Count. Why don't you come down here? Close to him. Yeah, Sarah weakens. Oh, don't kill him, Sarah. Medicine. There's the final room in here is going to be really problematic. Yeah, we're going to take some chocolate bites and some sparkling water. All right, we need to make a strategical choice here. Strategical choice. And we need to change the settings so that food does heal. Yeah. I'm finding plenty of food. We'll take the 2% drop in experience points so that food heals. Because kind of need it. Can we sort by weight? None of it weighs a huge amount, but a can of Canuck. Can pie product. I don't know how to say that. That looks like it's French. Probably, if it's Canadian. Is that gonna help my healing? No. Do I gotta eat another or something? Please and thank you. Wait. 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 Fine. Okay, maybe it moved my health bar a little bit, but it doesn't look like it moved it a lot. Alright, fine. Every little bit's gonna help, I imagine. Med pack. Alright. I'm almost certainly missing stuff, but... Just over here real quick. They already saw us. Well, that's stuff I can pick. Okay. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So we need a 3 and a 2. So let's take a look at the 3s. That does work if there's a, like, 90 degree. Yeah, there's a 90 degree. Right there-ish. I think that works. Place the 3 first. Yeah. Piece cake. Easy peasy. That's 4 locks. More fragmentation. I know I'm changing the my own personal rules as I go, but I need to balance role-playing elements with survivability. And toward that end, yeah, grenades have to count. I have to be able to use grenades. Even if they're fragmentation. These are mines. Alright. We'll use them. Okay, I've got the staircase right here. That wasn't far enough. That was. Let's get that one for the staircase. There we go.
Show me what you got.
Just keep drawing them in, and that'll help anyway. It's not getting my punchy kills. Okay, I think he backed off entirely. Sarah, don't. Sarah, God damn it, Sarah.
Oh, I'm hit. I'm going to end.
Tried to pick that mine up, and Sarah just kept getting in my way. God damn it, Sarah. That is not how we work as a team. This is why Bruce Wayne, once I'm the Mantis, I'm going to be working alone and not having companions with me. Sarah? What are we doing, Sarah? Oh, that did hurt me as well. Okay, I got another med pack. That's a lot of reds. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. They're still coming. Oh, am I out of mines now? I think I am. So yeah, we're out of mines. Yes, we are. You know what I could use, though, down the line is EM weapons.
And stay down!
Okay, I'm going to have to rely on Sarah to do most of this work. I'm not even sure if she can run out of ammo. Once we get down to just a few people left. Oh yeah, okay. I'm seeing the green on the marker there. So Chunks Cake. Beer's not helping. But the food is. Okay, good. I'm getting experience for her taking people out though. So while that's not going to be pushing my boxing up incredibly fast, I only see 3 red on the map now.
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
Yeah, I got lots of weapons and ammo. And I'm going to take all of it. There's only 3 in here now. He's gonna explode. Back off him then. There he is. Okay, took him down. Good. Good. There's one more. Where is he at? Is he down here somewhere? Or did she already take him out? Music's changing. Alright. Well, that wasn't
This is Vanguard Moira.
as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune. Going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with
He's
these
not going to
spaces.
Uranus.
But until then,
Uranus.
if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out while you have the chance.
Okay.
This is Vanguard Moira.
Nope, sorry.
Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune.
One of their ships than
Going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. But until then, if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night.
All right.
Clear out while you have the chance.
Took his stuff. His stuff. Your stuff. I could try to find everything that's down in here and whatnot. Take all that time, but I'm not gonna. Because, we're gonna find plenty of stuff. These bodies have already been looted. Because I think something opened up and we're looping back around, yeah? Yeah, that's totally what's happening. Alright, before we head out, let's take a look at what we picked up and let's see if there is, first of all, just no good. Okay. That also, it's worth quite a bit though. Look at that, 450, and weighing like half a pound. We'll go with pound. The blue labor jumpsuit does weigh less. I'm generally going to be wearing a spacesuit in the short term. I'd rather have the money for the minor utility outfit, so yeah, we'll switch that. Spacesuits. I mean, the one I have is worth the most. Yeah. Good. Packs. Wait a minute. Oh, that's way better. Okay. And helmets. The one I've got is worth the most. The other ones look cooler, but we got to prioritize protection. Could have gone straight to the cockpit. I forgot the button for that. That's all right. Looking at the time. Okay. Yeah, I'm still working from home, but so I don't have to go anywhere for work, but I do have to clock in on time. So I am. Oh, I lost sound and controls. Okay, I've got controls back. I still don't have sound back. We're too close. Pull my headset out. Still no sound. Plug that back in. I have no sound. One more time. Push it back in. Far enough away from the. I hope if I turn the controller back on. Okay, there we go, control. There we go. Still no sound. Not like that. Make sure everything's pushed in. It is. Alright, well, I'll get that moving while I try to figure this out.
Wait, you see that? There's a ship just drifting out there.
Controls.
No time to take in the sights. That could be our vanguard. Something's wrong.
Alright, well,
The ship's
I've
weapons
got
are
another
powering up.
headset I could
Get ready.
use. So I'll just pull this entirely. And let's see if...
Vanguard to civilian ship. Come in.
If you stop shooting at us,
Headset or
we'd
the
be
connection?
more than happy to respond.
It's not me. Mercs hijacked my ship. White-lined a couple of them, but they've locked me down.
I mean, this is locked. Hold on. Hold on.
Blow that ship out of the stars, he's dead and our artifact's gone. We're going to have to
I
board.
don't have control anymore. Oh, god damn it. Okay, that'll pause it at least. Jesus Christ. I have been plugging my controller in for a while. And I'm starting to think that it's just maybe it's the cord. There's sound. Okay, great.
Target the engines. Once they stall out, we'll have our chance.
Look here, jackass. Let's take his shields out. Give up. Give up. Oh, I can target lock now. Oh yeah, target lock. Your grab drive's already done. Take your shield out. Take your engines out. All right, cool.
That's it. Start the docking routine.
Come on. Let's go rescue that man.
No. Stop shooting, jackass. It's bad enough, especially in multiplayer, when the controller just shuts off, but that was a bit excessive. These headphones are better, but they're also warmer, which I don't love. Scrounged all the medical supplies. So I actually hit him. No med packs. Shit. We need better armor. Okay, let's look at the healing stuff we have. Let's play without weapons, he said. It'll be fun, he said. Good lord. Terrible idea. And I don't have hardly anything for healing. Alright, we're gonna have to just... I don't want to eat all of my food. Movement. Jumping's not helpful. That's research product. Alright. I got nothing. I got a whole lot of nothing. Unless there's food here, I can just go. Superfood paste. Yeah, okay. Oh, that actually got... Yeah. Take some coffee. You're doing a great job, Sarah. We all believe in you. Is that better than I got?
Target down.
No, it looks pretty ridiculous. We all believe in you, Sarah. You're doing a great job. Oh, the milk heals as well. The superfood. Ooh, look at the superfood. Yeah, eat that. And wash it down with some milk from a box. Carton. Oh, shit. Sarah, I thought you were handling it. Oh, damn it, I almost had that one. Sarah, you were too efficient.
The frost is starting to interfere with my instruments.
I can find like a stun stick. That'd be good. Knock, knock, knock. All right. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Oh, no. Controller went down again.
Am I got to meet whoever you two are? Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right?
Yeah, I've lost controls. I can hear still, but I can't select anything. All right, I'm gonna grab some batteries because this is some bullshit right here. And I'm pretty sure I've got batteries. I just haven't used them in forever. Oh, I've got one. One. Oh, there's another battery. They don't match. All right, see if they're any good. Let's see if they're any good. I can't hardly see. There we go. That's correct, left and right. Yeah. And it says full battery, although I don't hear anything. Alright, let's see if I got sound.
What?
Nope, I
you
have
guys
no
still
sound.
exist? Man, I've only heard stories.
Let's pull that.
We've heard stories too.
Plug it back in.
About a strange object you found.
Let's see if that gives me my sound back.
So, you know what that thing is?
Yes,
I tried
I
to
have
hawk
sound
it in
back.
Sidonia,
Great.
and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament?
You should not be using it as a hood ornament.
Hey, I'll trade some weird space rock for a rescue anytime.
Excellent.
Hope you figure out whatever that thing is.
Great job. All right. And he was using it as a hood ornament.
Good work.
Yoink.
Let's get back to the lodge.
Yeah, let's get back to... okay, Sarah, you're in the way. Sarah, you're in... There we go. All right. Do I feel bad about taking his 156 credits? A little bit. But, price of doing business. Okay. I'm getting very close to when I need to clock into work, so we can at least get all this turned in and sell a bunch of stuff and see how that brings us for money. So we're going to undock. Yes, please. Well, I could probably put some more stuff in my ground and speed that up. Alright, Sarah did most of the heavy lifting on that mission. But I kind of figured that was the way it was going to go.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
Getting ship upgrades is going to be very important once we can afford it. X, not A. I do want to go to the commercial district first because we are carrying a lot. I'm going to want to sell a bunch of this stuff immediately upon landing. Immediately. And that means that we can ditch...
Let's hop into Outland while we're here and see if Joe has anything you...
We can ditch Sarah.
There's something we need to discuss.
And we can go make some real money.
To our arsenal.
Okay. There's the coffee shop, so we can do this way.
It took years to get it looking just like this.
Right? Yeah, there's Outland over there. Perfect. So, UC distribution centers here. We're not so much of a capitalist that we're going to sell the guns to other capitalists. We're going to sell the guns to...
Bulk items may require multiple levels of
law
approval
enforcement.
and can take up to several weeks for an official response. We apologize for any delay.
Okay.
Welcome to UC Distribution.
Great. Stuff to sell.
Oh, well, certainly.
There's being chatty, and then there's wasting people's time and energy. Let's sort by value. She's got 3,800. So everything but the cutter. Oh, she's at 0. Crap. What does she have that I might want? Med packs? 1 med pack. Wow. 1 whole med pack. Good job. We might as well stock up on all the other stuff. Research projects aren't as important to me. Movement speed would be good, though. Buy all of it. That seems good. Okay. Now we can sell more guns. I might have given a gun or two away there, but... yep. And... yep. Okay. And then ammo. Well... go to here and let's go to weight. Yeah, we don't need extra spacesuits, but she can't afford that. Oh gosh, yeah, she definitely can't afford that. We can spell the spacesuits at Outland though. Okay, then let's go straight to ammo. Ammo doesn't weigh anything. So we can. Just take the rest of our money. Great.
You're always welcome back.
Yeah.
You don't mind a bit of a wait.
I got one whole med pack. Sleeping should give me my health back though, so we can keep the med pack. When we go back to
You see that
Constellation,
scientist out in front of
have them show me
mast,
my room,
staring
and
at
then
trees, sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
talk to the scientist by the tree. That'll be a good way to make some more experience, maybe some money.
You're only as safe as your equipment out there.
That is
Welcome to
absolutely
Outland.
True.
We deal in only the finest, most reliable.
Yeah.
All of our products come
great.
high. And while I've never needed...
Good, cool, fine.
As I've said, I wouldn't sell. And of course,
okay,
if...
Great. I just want to see what you have for sale.
Please do. I hope...
Go through the entire, like, spiel. Okay. Come back here and go to weight. He's got enough to buy these spacesuits. Yes, indeed. How is that spacesuit not better than what I'm already using? $37. Anti-ballistic. I mean, 69 physical protection. Minus 15%. To lower your health. Oh, that is nice. Okay, we're keeping the. Yeah, we're gonna keep the epic suit. I'll sell that one instead. Sell that, and sell that, and that, and that, and that. Keep me out of that money, and that, and these extra helmets. And yeah, we're going to sell the books. All right, let's get out of there. Ammo. Yep. Keep those for the moment then. Yep. Great. Where's my money? 32,000. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Notes. It says permanently. I can sell that, right? Pretty sure. Okay. What about resources? Toxins. We don't need that. Miscellaneous. Digipicks. We want those. Alright. Ammo. And 56 worth. Get narrowed in there on 50. There we go. 32,892.
Good luck on all your adventures.
Okay. The advantage of not carrying a bunch of extra equipment is that my inventory, my mass carry capacity is 30 out of 168, so I can pick up a lot of guns. Alright, that said, let's fast travel. So that sizzing gets out of the way. There we go. Oop, I gotta go. Okay, I gotta go. So let's get this turned in and call it. Because I start work at the top of the hour, and I got Sarah. Whoa. Maybe Sarah should be the superhero.
I am at your service, Captain.
All right.
It fits. Energy spiked a bit, but it's restabilized.
Is there anything new showing on?
No, it's the same as before. There's a massive output as the artifact is added, then it harmonizes. Like it's waiting for the others.
Mm-hmm.
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more.
More.
Here. You've earned this. Welcome to Constellation.
Yay.
As a full member this time.
Thank you. I did kind of expect champagne.
Well, if you ever find a relic bottle from Earth, we'll all be happy to share it with you. By the way, how would you like to keep traveling together?
Honestly?
I'm not sitting behind my desk for this. These artifacts are a new chapter for Constellation, and I'm going to be out there for it. And I want you out there as well. You got results. I need someone like you watching my back.
I mean, she is good with lasers. But, no, thank you.
So that's what it feels like. This is 20 years of karma coming back to me. Fine. But I'm not
We'll put her on the
wasting
ship.
you. Let's talk about more artifacts. First, there's an expedition that Samco has been putting together.
Now, Sam, I
it's
might
in
want to travel
Freestar
with.
Collective Space, and he knows it inside
At least for the short
and
term, I
out.
need somebody that's good
There's
with
also
weapons
the
that
Eye, our star station in
can, like,
orbit.
you know,
About time for you to meet Vladimir.
handle the
He's been
enemies
hard
for
at
me.
work tracking down
Since
more
my-
anomalies.
since
And
Bruce is
last but
kind
not
of
least,
terrible
Noel. Have we heard
combat.
anything from Barrett yet?
A courier
should
from
get Barrett.
Argos Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on Vectera. But that's it, no other word.
That's not good. We should get over there and check on Barrett in person.
Yeah, I agree. Alright.
Bye.
Yeah, that's a level up.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Okay. Well, I do want to see the quarters, but I'm running really low on time. We have not destroyed 5 ships in targeting mode. We have not picked 5 locks. We have not destroyed 15 ships, but next time I can go back to the simulator and I can get those 2 knocked out and get one of those pushed up. I have not done my persuasion yet, and I have not done boxing yet. Let's take a look at my notes of leveling up. I could put it straight into commerce. That's my only option for the build I'm moving toward. If I want to level up now, it'd have to be commerce. Sell for 10% more, though. I need that money for that apartment. So, yes. Yes. Buy or sell 25 unique items. We can do that. We can do stuff around here that's not going to require combat. Here on the planet, that'll be a good idea. Do I talk to you about the...
We've always considered ourselves explorers, but this really is uncharted territory.
Do I talk to you about the accommodations?
I have to say, I'm impressed.
I'm going to skip through this because I am
Not
running
that
very
that's...
low on time.
We probably should have spoke.
So,
I'm Noel.
Hi,
It's
Noel.
really...
Place me to stay.
Planning on sticking around
Yes.
then? I think we can find
Show
a spot
me.
for you. Right. So you've
I
seen the
am
lot.
at your service, Captain.
All right.
Walter's
She's going to show me. Can I just go to the apartment and let her catch up? Oh, my health is almost up to full speed again. Anyway. I mean, I know where my room is. It's this one here. Yeah? Yeah, this is the room, which looks like Bruce would approve. Okay. It's funny because I put it like full muscular, but Bruce just looks pudgy. It looks like his body fat percentage is maybe hovering around 18 to 20%. I don't know. I have to take the shirt off to like see, but like in the face, it looks higher. Anyway, cool. Weekend wildcard, not weekend. Wednesday wildcard, Starfield. I still got Assassin's Creed Origins to finish. I've still got Dragon Age Veilguard to finish. And now that we have finished Mass Effect, I've got a third one, or a fourth one if you count Starfield, a fourth one that I'm going to start playing at some point that will be a blind playthrough. Something I bought forever ago, never played it, and I don't know what the story is per se or what to expect, so I have got a blind playthrough that I'm going to start doing here at some point. In the meantime, oh yeah, looking at the clock, in the meantime, you have a great rest of your whatever, and I will see you next time. Ta-ta.